Hey, what's up, guys? Good to be back with you again today, and I'll give you a little bit of football manager advice. This comes from some of my experience with a football manager in the past. If you're trying to do one of these fancy Hexagon challenge, Pentagon challenge saves, or something like that, and you want to start from the very bottom, one of the best things you can do is find yourself in one of these leagues that doesn't have a whole ton of games. It's completely amateur, because it's a lot easier for you to convince your board to let you get the coaching licenses. You won't see the board respond so often as it usually does with, oh, we're worried that if you get this license, you're going to go somewhere else or whatever. It's actually sort of in their best interest to have you go out and get a license. And as you can see, I've done it so far here. I got the National C license, which isn't exactly the best thing in the world to do, but what we can do right here is we can go back over to personal and start a coaching course again and see if the board will give it to us again. It's a nice thing to be able to do, because you can help your reputation grow, and you can grow in terms of the game itself. And here we go. We're starting on a coaching course again right away with, again, a cost of 476 euros. Now, it's going to take 4 months. There is a hit that comes to you in the game for studying for one of these coaching qualifications, but as you know, we don't have any matches, right? We're done with the season. So in 4 months, I mean, we will play, I believe, in the introductory qualifying rounds for the OFC Champions League, which we will likely lose, but it doesn't really matter that much. The money is there. And the board allows us to do it without asking any questions at all. I mean, there's more than enough money here to do that sort of thing. There are not a whole ton of other board requests we can ask for. We can ask to increase like the percentage of transfer revenue. That's pretty funny. We could ask to get professional status. We don't want to do it at this level because we don't have enough money, right? But at the very least, what we can do is we can get these coaching courses out of the way. And the more of those coaching courses we get out of the way, the better off we're going to be as we move forward through the save and as we go from country to country. It's going to make it a lot easier from here on out to get a higher reputation and to get a better job. So that's my piece of advice. What you really want to do is look for a place where you don't have a whole ton of matches, 20 or less if you can. Go to a place where it's going to take, maybe 4 months and the season is done and you have a whole bunch of time in the off season, because in 4 months we'll be able to get to March in game. We'll get to the National B. 4 more months we'll get to the National A, and then we can start working on some of those international coaching licenses, coaching courses, and then my in-game reputation only increases, and that will also only increase the odds of me getting a job somewhere else. If, in contrast, if we were starting at a club that was like semi-professional and that actually had to worry about its money and had money going out and was in danger of going bankrupt, that is where we would see the board come down and say, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that, and so on and so forth. So there's a little cheat for you. I've said it before, it's a lot easier to manage amateur clubs in this game than it is to manage non-amateur clubs. So there you have it. Hope you have a good day. Bye.